Hello, everyone. Welcome back to NFTdraft Fantasy Football Show. I'm Apex, your fantasy football guru. Let's talk which NFTdraft player cards you should be entering this week, and we'll go to our mailbag and answer a few of your questions at the end of the show. First things first, which quarterback should you play this week? This week, I like Brock Purdy, San Francisco quarterback number 1. He's a 15-point player, which allows you 5 more points to spend on other positions, and he should put up great numbers versus the Giants. But you need to get him on your team before Thursday's game so you don't miss out on playing him this week. Hey Sam, what do you think of my quarterback pick this week, and what quarterback are you going to play?
Hey Apex, Purdy's a good quarterback, and he has a lot of talent around him. I think that's a great choice, and he certainly plays better than a 15-point quarterback. This week, though, I have to go with Lamar Jackson as Baltimore quarterback 1 for 19. He just seems poised to go off as the Ravens continue perfecting their offensive scheme. He's going up against the Colts, who don't have a great defense, but their offense can put up points, hopefully leading to a high-scoring game.
It's a great choice, Sam. I'm up in the air about which running back to start this week, considering all of the running back injuries that happened in week 2. But I'd have to say my running back choice this week is James Cook, Buffalo running back number 1. He's a 15-point play, saving you 5 points that you could spend elsewhere. James Cook on paper looks to have a tough matchup against Washington's defensive line. But I see him catching the ball at least 5 times this week on screenplays to counter the pass rush. Let's hear what running back Sam thinks will have a huge week.
It's been heartbreaking to see all the injuries for running backs lately. Cook's a good play, and I actually picked him last week as a high performer as well. If they didn't give a couple goal line carries away to their running back 3, he would have led all running backs. This week, I'm looking at Bijan Robinson, Atlanta running back 1 for 18. The guy has crazy talent, and he's only found the end zone once despite racking up over 250 all-purpose yards in the first 2 weeks. This could be the week we find a ceiling as they go up against the Lions.
I'm also looking forward to seeing Bijan Robinson perform this week. Moving on to our wide receiver picks. I like Justin Jefferson, Minnesota wide receiver number 1. He's a 20-point play, but he will not disappoint playing against the LA Chargers. I expect this game to be a shootout, so it's probably a safe play to choose any wide receiver on either team this week. Sam, what wide receiver matchup do you like best, and what wide receiver do you see having a monster week this week?
I mean, you could never go wrong with JJ. He just needs to find the end zone. As controversial as some of his comments have been, I gotta go with Tyreek Hill as Miami's wide receiver 1 for 20. Jalen Waddle is in concussion protocol, so his snaps might be limited, and the Broncos are in complete disarray, and they just don't have the personnel to slow him down. I expect another huge game from Hill.
Another great choice, Sam. I think this is a good week to play more wide receivers than running backs because of all the injuries, as I think this could be a big passing week. I'm going to choose a tight end this week that's flying under the radar. I'm choosing Evan Ingram, Jacksonville tight end number 1. He's a 13-point play, which leaves you 7 extra points to shore up other positions. I think he's going to be a great play this week, and he's going to have a great game against Houston. Sam, what's your tight end of the week, and how many tight ends would you play this week?
My tight end of the week is New England tight end 1 in Hunter Henry. The Pats are struggling for consistency, and every time they need a big play, the ball goes Henry's way. For a cost of only 9, I think this is amazing value and will leave room for higher costs at other positions on your team. Overall, tight ends are a bit tricky as they're generally the lowest scoring position across the league. That being said, there are 5 to 8 that I would definitely play on my team, including Kelsey and Mark Andrews, but even lower cost cards like Hunter Henry or Sam Laporta on the Lions, who also only cost 9.
Tight ends are more important than people think. The guy that won it all last year had a team of only tight ends. Moving on to defense and kicker. This is one of the best plays, and I recommend playing at least 2 defense kicker combo cards. I'm going to recommend the Dallas Cowboys defense kicker combo card. It's an 18-point card, but it's worth it because you'll get points from both the defense and the kicker. Plus, Dallas has a good matchup against Arizona, and they should get at least 2 sacks in my opinion. My second defense kicker combo card is the Buffalo Bills, another 18-point play card. Once again, it will be worth it as the Bills defense has really shored itself up after the Week 1 loss to the Jets. They stopped Josh Jacobs and the Raiders and only allowed Jacobs -2 yards on the ground. Sam, can you think of a better matchup for a defense kicker card other than the two I mentioned? Maybe you can give me your defensive kicker lock to which team should get the most sacks or interceptions.
Anytime Dallas is facing a bottom half team, you just have to start them. They're performing a step above the rest of the league when it comes to dominating other teams. One other D-plus kicker I'll mention is the Kansas City Chiefs, which cost 9 for the defense or 16 for the defense plus kicker. They played a great game of football in Jacksonville and only let up 9 points to Trevor Lawrence, which was a big surprise. Now they're at home against Justin Fields and the Bears, who just don't look good at all.
Thanks, Sam. I really like all of your picks this week. It'll be fun to see which picks worked out for our viewers. If you took our advice and played the players we recommended this week, please leave us a comment below, and don't forget to let us know how much money you've won this week. Let's take a question from our mailbag. This question is from Danny the Baby. He wants to know, what is the best way to bolster his team this week to guarantee he is one of the top teams weekly in each of our tournaments? Danny, my suggestion is, if you're planning to play each week and come back next season, I think it's worth buying captain packs. The captain pack will pay for itself and make you a profit each week that you play NFTdraft. And also, the cards will be playable for years to come, and they'll build value as each season goes by. If you're unsure if you could play each week, I suggest you put your cards in the free pool so other free players could use them. And as a bonus, you'll still get paid when somebody wins using your cards. That's right, you get 60% of the winnings, so you could still make money just from owning the cards in your captain pack. Well, that's it, NFTdraft fanatics. We'll see you next week with another great show, letting you know the best players of the week and game strategies. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. So long, fanatics. Be good to each other, be kind, and always play NFTdraft.